This is WYMT Mountain Sports, your home for the Kentucky Wildcats and local high school sports.
As it stands right now, Drew Barker will be the only scholarship quarterback with experience on Kentucky's roster in 2016. Justin Rowland of Cats Illustrated reporting earlier this evening that sophomore quarterback Reese Phillips will follow senior Patrick Tolles and transfer from the University of Kentucky. Phillips appeared in just 3 games for the Wildcats, completing just 2 of 9 pass attempts for 45 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 interception. As is the case most seasons with John Calipari, a lot of freshmen are having to learn and adjust on the fly what it is like to play basketball at Kentucky. Judging by recent events, the players have hit a rough patch, losing to 5-5 Ohio State just last weekend. With rival Louisville on the schedule for Saturday, Cal says there is little time to worry about the past.
You know, what you find out is this is really hard, and it's really hard here. It's even doubly hard. And so for all these guys, all the freshmen, the returning players now, all of a sudden, wow, there's more stuff on me. So, you know, there's a little of that awakening of, wow, got to come back and really regroup and get this thing right.
A big Monday night football game for the Cincinnati Bengals as they travel to Denver to battle the Broncos. The Bengals clinched a playoff spot with their win over San Francisco last week, but can clinch a first-round bye with a win this week. Veteran offensive lineman Andre Whitworth says it would be a big thing for the team if they were able to come away with the win on Monday.
Well, I think it gives you an advantage in the playoffs. I think that's what's important. But at the end of the day, it's not an easy feat, and so you're going to go give it everything you got, and you know that they'll help your team to be able to get back healthy and be its full strength. But it's it's going to be a tough challenge to be able to do that. So we got to play our best.
Meanwhile, the Tennessee Titans will look to get back on the winning track when they host division rival Houston on Sunday. The Titans' offense has been inconsistent this season and will have a tall task when it comes to preparing for Texans defensive end J.J. Watt. Lawrence County native and offensive coordinator Jason Michael says they just need to be flexible with what they do offensively.
No, I think all those things are part of it, and if you give a heavy dose, then they're going to have an answer for that. So you've got to be able to mix what you do from a protection standpoint and try to keep them off guard in regards to what you're doing, of handling it with extra protectors, of being able to get an extra guy out and get the ball out fast. So it's a combination of those, and we're aware of that, and we've talked about that as an offense, and the scheme, the routes, all of that plays a factor into it.
The Marshall football team is down in St. Petersburg this weekend for the St. Petersburg Bowl, which will be played Saturday morning. The Thundering Herd meeting the Yukon Huskies down in Florida. The Huskies just 6-6 on the season, but Marshall head coach Doc Holliday says they are a better football team than that, and his team must match Yukon's physical play.
Connecticut's a big, physical, tough football team that's got good players. They beat the #1 team in Houston, who's a Power 5 representative, or the Group of 5 representative playing the Access Bowl. So that's a great win for them. They got good players. They're coached extremely well. They're extremely physical, and we got to make sure we're the same way.
A bowl game that may interest Kentucky fans taking place tonight. Rumors indicate that University of Cincinnati offensive coordinator Eddie Gran could be the next OC at Kentucky, but first, Gran must coach the Bearcats in the Hawaii Bowl. Cincinnati and San Diego State in Hawaii for the Hawaii Bowl. Not a good start for the Bearcats. Rashad Penny fields the opening kickoff in his own end zone, picks up some blocks. No one gets a hand on him, and he is gone. Officially a 100-yard return. Aztecs up 7-0 just like that. Offense now on the field on the play-action rollout. Christian Chapman throwing on the run finds a wide-open Micah Holder for the 14-yard touchdown. And then some trickeration. Donnell Pumphrey on the halfback pass completes it to Dakota Gordon. Watch this. Boom! Barrels his way into the end zone, and San Diego State rolls Gran and Cincinnati in the Hawaii Bowl 42-7. The final score. Western Michigan and Middle Tennessee State meeting in the Bahamas Bowl. A lot of points scored in this one. Brent Stockstill. The swing pass to Christian Collis, 26 yards down the sideline for the score. Tied at 24. Broncos turn in the fourth. On the play action, David Terrell connects with Daniel Braverman over the middle, and Braverman just outruns everybody. 68 yards to the house, 31-24. Western Michigan tied at 31 with just more than 6 minutes remaining. But the Broncos get 2 one-yard scoring runs from Jumari Bogan, 215 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns on the day for Bogan. Western Michigan gets its first ever bowl win, 45-31, the final over Middle Tennessee State.